Everything in the world we live in now seems to be changing, including politics, trade, and international alliances. Like never before, in the midst of all of this, North America is undergoing some of the most significant changes in history. One of the primary forces behind this change is the expanding partnership between China and Mexico, which is reshaping not just Canada, but the entire world. The region has received even more attention recently as a result of recent events like former US President Donald Trump's proposed 25% tariff on Mexican imports. These tariffs, which are scheduled to go into effect on February 1st, 2025, are intended to address issues like illegal immigration, drug trafficking, and economic concerns. But they are only one aspect of a much larger picture. Before we continue, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel with the bell notification turned on for more videos. The partnership between Mexico and China is making headlines because it transcends regional politics. It marks a dramatic change in the balance of power in the world and emphasizes Mexico's long-term rise to prominence in the global economy. Trade agreements with the United States, such as the North American Free Trade Agreement, NAFTA, and its successor, the United States-Mexico-Canada Agreement, USMCA, contributed to the economic growth of both Mexico and the United States. But they also had drawbacks. Due to Mexico's increased reliance on the US, modifications to US economic policies frequently had a significant effect on Mexico. After realizing this, Mexico began working to reduce its reliance on the US and is now looking to other nations, particularly China, to forge closer trade ties between 2018 and 2023. Chinese financial contributions to Mexico attained $2.3 billion. These investments cover a wide range of industries, such as infrastructure development, renewable energy, and automotive manufacturing. This diversification is assisting Mexico in fortifying its economy and establishing itself as a more powerful and independent nation on the international scene. Conversely, China is investing in Mexico in very strategic ways. These expenditures are not arbitrary. Rather, they are a component of China's broader global strategy. For example, in 2023, China invested $2.72 billion in Mexico's automotive industry. But this goes beyond merely constructing factories. By concentrating on areas like electric vehicles, EVs, and renewable energy, China is also investing in R&D, DES centers, worker training programs, and advanced supply chains. All of these initiatives aim to build industries that can prosper in the long run. China is joining forces with its international allies as the world transitions to greener and more advanced technologies. And China wants to take the lead in bringing about this change, which benefits Mexico as well as China. These investments boost Mexico's economy by introducing new technologies, improving infrastructure, and creating jobs. The development of electric vehicles is one of this partnership's most exciting areas. The automotive industry is undergoing a global shift towards EVs, and Mexico is at the forefront of this change. Chinese automakers like BYD and SAIC are establishing factories in Mexico to produce EVs for the North American market. Mexico is a great place for this because of its many benefits, including lower transportation costs due to its proximity to the US, a skilled labor force, and trade agreements that facilitate the entry of Mexican-made goods into the US market. This partnership means more foreign investment, more jobs, and a chance to become a global leader in EV manufacturing. However, there are challenges too. Some worry about how these developments might impact local industries and Mexico's trade relationships with the USA. Another crucial part of this theory is lithium, a mineral often called white gold. Lithium is essential for making EVs and renewable energy technologies. Mexico is a hotspot for international competition due to its enormous lithium reserves. A Chinese energy company signed a 20-year agreement with Mexico in 2023 to access its natural gas resources, securing China's position quickly. By doing this, China ensures it has the materials it needs for its EV supply chains and renewable energy technologies, but this raises concerns for the US, which is also vying for access to these resources. The United States may find it difficult to lead the global EV market if China continues to control Mexico's supply of lithium. As a result, it is imperative that the US develop a clear strategy to ensure its own access to vital minerals. The Belt and Road Initiative, a massive infrastructure project aimed at connecting nations globally through trade and investment, is another example of China's global ambitions. The bid has now reached North America through Mexico. China is making investments in Mexican ports, highways, railroads, and logistics systems. By integrating Mexico into its framework, these projects are modernizing Mexico's infrastructure and establishing it as a crucial component of international trade. The changes are not only economic. China is posing a threat to the US's long-standing dominance in North America and expanding its influence there. But the US appears to be regressing in areas like trade. Its relationship with Mexico has been strained by war tariffs and inconsistent agreements. Mexico used to view the US as a stable and dependable economic partner, but recent problems have opened a rift that China is taking advantage of. The US could lose a crucial ally if it doesn't move swiftly to restore confidence and fortify its relationship with Mexico. The effect of the Mexico-China partnership on human capital is one of the less talked about but crucial elements in North America. China is investing in workforce training, education, and technology transfer, in addition to trade and financial investments, helping Mexico develop a more robust workforce by giving its workers the tools they need to thrive in high-tech industries. With improved training and education, this emphasis on human capital aims to build a sustainable, future-ready economy for Mexico, not just create jobs. The workforce in Mexico is growing more competitive. With a vibrant and strong partnership between China and Mexico at its core, this transformation is assisting Mexico in moving up the global value chain and emerging as a leader in cutting-edge industries like artificial intelligence, clean energy, and advanced manufacturing. This is about Mexico's global influence and geopolitics, not just economics. This collaboration gives China access to cutting-edge technologies, economic stability, and chances to modernize its economy. Mexico acted as a gateway to North America, giving access to one of the most profitable markets in the world. The partnership is changing the face of international trade and upending the US's long-standing dominance. Additionally, this alliance serves as a wake-up call for the US, which has long been the dominant force in the Western Hemisphere, but the US needs to reconsider how it approaches trade, diplomacy, and regional influence as the Mexico-China partnership strengthens. The stakes are high. If the US does nothing, it risks being marginalized in its own backyard. Will the US rise to the occasion, or will this be the start of a new global order? What do you think of this developing partnership? Please share your thoughts in the comments section below, and remember to like and subscribe. This is not just about maintaining economic power, it's also about maintaining its leadership role in North America.